Hello, Liberty lovers. Ned Kelly here. Today, talking about how pissing people off is a necessary but not sufficient condition for the cause of liberty. Let us start with the necessary part. If you are speaking the message of liberty, you're going to be talking about some bold ideas, some life-changing, earth-changing, at least hopefully government-reducing ideas. If you want to wake people up to that, it's going to be scary for some, for probably most at first. If we're really speaking the message, this is going to be talking about drastic, radical change, and that's going to be offensive to some. I would suggest that you simply accept that as an inevitable, unavoidable, necessary side effect of what you're doing in speaking your message and promoting the ideas of the non-aggression principle. Accept it as inevitable, but don't get confused with making that your goal, your intention. See, that's what happens, I think, for some people is not only do they accept it as a necessary condition, they think that's sufficient. That's enough, is to piss people off, to offend people, and that becomes their goal. They simply work towards trying to be offensive, and they forget that that's not the mission. The mission is spreading the philosophy of love, of peace, of non-aggression. Think of Harry Browne. Think of Ron Paul. Think of Mary Ruwart. These are people, they spoke a radical, and still do, speak a radical message. And it would be offensive, and it is offensive to many people. But that's not their goal. They never go out of their way to try to offend. And I look at that as my intention. I'm not always great at it. I don't always succeed. But that is my intention. My goal is to passionately speak that message and spread that word of freedom and liberty and not hope to or not worry about offending people along the way. And I invite you to let that be your goal and your intention as well for the cause of freedom and peace.